everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having a great day. I just wanted to pop on here and just show you all this. This is all the new makeup that I have accumulated from Flower Beauty. A couple times I went to Ulta during the 21 days of beauty, and I also got a palette from the Nordstrom Rack. I got that yesterday. I can insert some photos right here of the palettes when I get to them. But let's get started with the stuff I got from Flower Beauty first. They had come out with these a few months ago, but I picked up some of their Petal Pout, the lip masks. I got 3 of them. I had gotten an email about their new brushes and their new line of products. I'm still waiting on those brushes to get here, so hopefully they'll get here soon, and then I can do a whole face with just the Flower Beauty products on. But these are the 3 items I got. I got, what is this, Pucker, I got Nectar, and I got Smooch, not Smooth, Smooch. So these are all them. They're just basically like a little bit of a gloss that you put on your lips. Let me find this one. I saw some reviews from a few other channels on these, and I was putting off buying them. I wanted to get them when they first came out, but I was holding off. But here's what the packaging looks like. Come on, there we go. And it's just a little soft thing at the top, and you twist it and it comes up through here. There we go. Oops, let me take that off. There we go. I like that. That keeps the product in there just in case. So here we go. Come on. And it comes through the little holes right here, which isn't happening yet. There's not an awful lot of product in here for how much you spend. So there we go. See, it all comes through the top like that. Let's put this right here. Basically, it just looks like a shiny gloss, and that's, you can't even see it. It's right here. That's all it would look like on your skin. Not on your skin, on your lips. So, I mean, you could actually wear it over something, or throw that in the trash. You could wear it over something to give yourself a little bit of shine, but yeah. I'm going to put this in my purse because I need a really good balm, and that's what this kind of has the consistency of, a balm, and it will dry down. As I said, I did go to Ulta for the 21 days of beauty, and I picked up, I went on 2 different days. On the day, let's see, here's my receipt. On this day was the day that the Cover FX, I didn't go till April, but I went and got this Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. Box looks like this. I also got a little sample of the Frog Prints by Lipstick Queen, the one that looks like green. I'll put that right there. But let's open this setting powder. I want to look at it. This is the Perfect Setting Powder in Translucent. Yeah, Translucent Light. Here's what the packaging looks like. I really like this packaging. This is plastic, but it feels really nice and sturdy. And then the lid comes off like this. And what I like about this is going to be what I show you in a moment. If I can figure out how to open it. There we go. Is this. Watch. I'm not going to be getting powder all over the place like I did with that boxy highlighting powder. I got that all over me. Glitter everywhere, powder everywhere. That is what I like about this. This locks the product in. I'm not going to have an accident. I'm not going to have it going all over the place. Now, I mean, it will when I get a brush in here, but I'm talking stuff isn't going to be spilling all over the place. So I like that. But let's look at the consistency. I keep opening and shutting this. Let me put it in my hand. It looks like this. So it is a very light translucent powder. Let me put that down. You can't see it, but there it is right there. Looks pretty good. Nice, decent shade on my hand here. Anyway, like I said, I like the fact that it comes with the little lid. That makes it really convenient. If I drop this, stuff isn't going to go everywhere. Well, if it breaks outside, but anyway. On that same day, I also picked up 2 items from ColourPop. I've been eyeing, I happened to go in there and I saw their huge display of the Villains collection. I swatched all of those things. If I can find the video, the picture, the photo, I'll insert it right here. So as I said, I did go to Ulta and I picked up 2, oops, she's backwards. I picked up 2 of the Villains. I picked up Cruella, the Cruella collection set, and I picked up the Evil Queen collection set. As I said, I did swatch all of them before I chose, and these were the 2 that had the red lippy in it. I'm opening the box like this. I'm not opening it on the side. I don't want to rip it, but it comes in a nice little tray. It looks like this. But let me try opening this without ripping. I'll do that later. But this one's the Cruella one. It looks like this. It comes really nicely packaged. I do gotta say, the lip gloss, you get a lip gloss, a lipstick, and a highlighter. The lip glosses, all of them in the series, I think is there 5 or 6 of them? Anyway, they're all very glittery. Speaking about glitter, yeah, I had glitter all over my arm because I swatched every last one of them, all up and down my hand, all up and down my arm, because I was trying to figure out which one I liked. And I liked 2 of them because of different aspects of it. And this is what their wand looks like in there. I really wish it wasn't, as you can see, it's a brush, and this is what's going to happen with your brush when you keep using it. The testers there looked all trashed. But let's put her right here. It kind of matches the Flower Beauty lip paint, but there it is. It's right next to it. It's this one right here. So it's a nice, see, it almost looks like the Flower Beauty shade. So let's put this back in here. There we go. We'll try fixing the brush. But yeah, eventually this brush is going to get all mangy up. Mangy? I think you all know what I'm trying to say. It's going to get all jacked up. Okay, I can't get the rest of the items out of the tin. There we go. And so we also got a lipstick. I really love the packaging. Look at this. It's got a heart with a sword through it. It's got the raven right here from Maleficent. So, I mean, it's got everybody on here. It looks really cool. I love this packaging. And it's metal. And here's what the red looks like in Cruella. And put that right next to here. It's got villains all along the side. If you can see it, maybe. But here's what that looks like. It looks like that. It's a really nice bright red shade. It's got a little bit of like a blue undertone. A little bit. I like that. That's why I wanted this one. And then her highlighter has the, it does come with a mirror right here. And then it's got this film. I'm going to set that aside. And this one has the white. See, look at that packaging. Isn't that pretty? I feel like I'm at a disco. Psychedelic disco. Anyway. She's got the white. Also, it's got her face on here. Like that. And then that's the mirror. Put this right on the other side of this. You can't see it, but it looks pretty good. Let me build it up a little bit. Can you see it? It's right here. It looks really pretty. I mean, it's very subtle. Of all of them, this one seemed more subtle and less, I mean, there it is still on my finger. So, I mean, I liked the Cruella one because I wanted the lippy, the lipstick. The Evil Queen, I loved her whole thing. Now I can't open it. The Evil Queen looks like this. I mean, I just like this packaging. It's got the skulls on here with the apple. All of the kits have the same, not the same thing. They have different shades, different colors. Yeah. Ursula's was more of like a purple color, which I'm not a big fan of purple. But they all have the same thing. They've got a highlighter, a lippy, and a lip gloss. So let's get her out of here. Come on, baby. Sound like I'm talking to a kid. So here's this one. All the packaging is basically the same. Let me set this down. Set this lipstick right there. So here's hers. This is a darker red. I'll put this right next to the lippy from the other one to compare it. See, here's hers. It looks better. I'll put it right here next to it. I even tried to put these on top of the lipstick when I was there. And I was running it, like I said, I got glitter everywhere. Because this is totally full of glitter. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I've got Downtown Abbey. Got some friends over, people over. They're watching the show. Yeah. Waiting for the Game of Thrones to come on tonight. So here's what that looks like right here. Compare it to the other one over here. So that's the two of them. And then here's her lipstick. It has the same packaging, but it says Evil Queen at the bottom. And she's got this nice dark, deep, rich red shade. And again, it has that villain's, if you can see it there, kind of logo in the lippy. And I'm going to put that right next to Cruella's so you can see the difference. So there's the difference. The one has a more, this one's more deeper red. This one looks like a brick. Sorry, I don't mean to be flipping anybody off. This one has a more, that's my hair. That has a more like brick red, and this has more of a bluish undertone to it. But I really like that. So I really like her whole palette. Oh, I forgot. Here is her. Set that off aside. Here's her. She's got the champagne colored one. So we'll use my ring finger. And they're very smooth. They're very like silky. So here's what that looks like compared to the other one. And I will put that right next to compare it to the other one. So it's got this, there it is. So there's the two of them together. It's beautiful. And like I said, out of all of them, these were the two sets that I really liked. The Ursula set, like I said, was more of a purple. The evil guy in the frog prince was like a more natural color type of a thing. And basically, I forget who was the other one. I don't know. I know there were at least 4 of them. There's the Evil Queen, Cruella, Ursula, the guy from the Frog Prince. There had to have been another one, but I can't think of who it was right now. Anyway, I really liked these 2 items. I'm planning on doing a collaboration with someone here in the near future, because the second time I went to Ulta, I picked up, it was the day that the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer was on sale. I got, and it's a matte bronzer, and I got this in the milk chocolate shade. All of them were on sale. The milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, and the whatever that medium shade was. But I really like the packaging here on this. Look how pretty this is. Now I do have to say, if you're allergic to chocolate, you're not going to want to use this. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Because as you can see, right down here at the bottom, it says it's enriched with 100% natural cocoa powder. So if you are allergic to chocolate, you don't want to be using these bronzers. But look at, here, let me do it this way. Look at the inside. It's embossed with this milk chocolate matte. It's so pretty. It's like I don't want to stick my finger in it. I'll go down here in the corners. But here it is. Let me get a little more of it. Here's what it looks like. We're going to stick this right down here. It kind of matches my freckles, so I really felt like this here would be a really good color to bronze with. I don't tan all that well, as you can see. I've got freckles all over my face, freckles all over my body. So me and tanning, we're not friends. And tanning lotion and oil, we're not friends either. I've tried to use that stuff and I've turned orange. So, and the day I went back for that, I picked up, let me see if I can find it. I picked up this, the Disney Misunderstood Pressed Powder Palette. Again, it's got that same logo all around here. It's got the Ursula shell, the dragon, the 3-headed dragons, the, you know, all of it. The roses, the heart with the sword through it for Snow White. And then this one. Ah, Maleficent. That's the other one. Yeah, I didn't like her colors either. There was something off about it. But I really like this packaging. I wish I could show you the inside of the box. It looks really cool. Actually, this is what the inside of the box looks like. It looks like the front of the palette. These are all by ColourPop, the Disney villains. They did come out with the princess stuff, but we'll see about getting that too. But here's what this looks like. Again, you've got that same. I wish there was a mirror, but that's all right. I would rather look at this. I've got plenty of mirrors here. But look how pretty this is and how reflective it is. Let me clean off my hands so I can do some swatches for y'all. Sorry, all that racket. Just clean this off. It's not as bad this time. I got it all off. When I was there in the store, I was wiping it off with the tissue and I just got glitter everywhere. I mean, the red here is staining a little bit because I can see it in person. It looks like it's all gone on my hand, but it's still here. That's not good. But at least that tells me it's got lasting power. It's not going to go anywhere. So let's set that off to the side. And we'll start again with the palette. Let's see. Where do we want to go? How about... Oh, I forgot to clean off my fingers. Duh. Not with it today. I don't know. I think I stayed out too late last night with my girlfriend. Just talking and gabbing and, you know how it is when girls get together. You want to talk about everything, life, love, and everything. Anyway, back to my palette. What I like about this palette is there's a lot of shimmers in here. These here are all shimmers except for this white shade. These are more matte. Oh, you can't see. The white one and these here are all matte. These are all shimmers. Let's go into Mongrels and Diablo. This like yellowish green. See, look at those. It's very pigmented. The colors are very, very soft. So let's put you right here. Look at, I mean, when I swatched this in Ulta, and some of the colors were a little, oops, my finger, I'm shaking, were a little patchy at times. We'll get to those. But let's look at Tragic, this nice peachy shade here. Look at that. This is a matte shade. Let's put that right next to these. Sorry, my swatches aren't the best, and they weren't the best in the store, but that looks pretty good. That's not, it's a little patchy, but let's go into, how about Underworld? Look at that one. That's pretty. Put you right next to that one. So you got a brown, and then you've got a more metallic kind of orange-ish brown. And let's go into Flotsam. Look at that one. And you can't see it really. It kind of blends in with my shade. This would be a really nice like inner corner color just to give a little bit of a pop. Let's wipe off my fingers again. Let's dive into the bottom row and that blue. I want to see this royal blue that's on the corner. This shade right here called the Fates. And then we're going to get into Revenge. This one, Sing and Jetsam. Oh, I want to do this green. So here's all of them. And we're going to go right here. See, this isn't as patchy as it was in the store. I mean, some of them are swatching a little bit, but you can go back in over it. But look at those colors. I mean, I like that green. That green right there is really, really pretty. It would have been a nice shade to put on today. And I like this shade right here, but it's a little on the patchy side. This is brownish. Looks kind of brown. It's black. It's blue. Come on. But see, the palette looks really good. It has a lot of different shades on it. I mean, it has a metallic front. You could totally take this with you when you travel. I may end up doing that at some point. The last item, let's clean my arm off again, but I really like these colors. These are really, really nice. Let's wipe these off and see what happens. Oh, they're still on there, and there's a lot of glitter on my arm. May have to switch arms. Oops, I forgot way back here. I may have to switch arms to swatch this other palette that I picked up at the Nordstrom Rack. It was by Urban Decay. I've never seen this palette anywhere. So I don't know. Let me see, how much did it cost me? I picked it up at Nordstrom Rack. They said the comparable value is $52. And I purchased it for $24.97. It's almost for half price, if it really is $52. But it looks like this. This is the packaging on the front. I mean, it's the Urban Decay Elements eyeshadow palette. I don't remember seeing this anywhere. Let me open this up. But I really like this palette. Once I get this open, let me insert some pictures right now to show you this palette soon. But this is what this looks like. Isn't this beautiful? Look at it. And then you open the palette. The palette itself. Oh, why aren't you opening now? Here we go. It has this really nice big mirror, and then look at this palette. Ooh. Isn't that beautiful? Let me insert some photos right now of, so you don't see my rear light. So I really like that it's got this really big, huge mirror here. And I like a lot of these shades. They're really, really pretty. So we're going to look at some of these and swatch them. Most of them are very shimmery. This one here is a matte. That one is a matte. I believe that one is a matte. And that one is a matte. Secret Keeper. No, that looks like a matte. So let's go, where do I want to go? I want to go into Electric Air, this Fortune Teller, the peachy one over here that says Antidote, and then this Silver Burn shade. I mean, they're very pigmented colors, and we're going to stick these right here where those other shades were. Oh, it's running. It's probably because my arm is still wet. But this isn't that bad. I mean, those are some nice shades. Let's go on the other side. Let's go into this pink right here. So, I mean, it's really nice. I mean, the color payoff is really well. It's very highly pigmented. That top shade, I could have sworn it was a blue shade, not... Or no, I went into Electric Air. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember where it went. I went into Electric Air, Fortune Teller, the peachy shade, and then the Silver Burn. Yeah, that's right. I didn't go in the blue shade. But that doesn't look like the shade in the pan. But, alrighty. Unless it's, I didn't get all the color off. So, let me get the color off. And let's go into these burnt oranges or burnt browns down here at the bottom, and the gold shade down here, and a green shade. So we're gonna go into Moon Rock, Volcanic, Eternal, and we're gonna try this Earthbound right here. Look at that. And we're going to put these right next to these girls. Look at this color. It's totally very, very pigmented. The colors don't, if y'all can see it, it's, I'm sorry, I swatched really, really bad. But let's try this gold. Some of the pans are smaller than the others, like these inner pans are smaller than the outer pans, and this pan in the middle is definitely like a highlighter color. So let's try this yellow right next to the green. Look at the color. Oh, it's so beautiful. I saw this there and I'm like I said, I never saw this palette anywhere. And I mean, that's not everything in the palette, but it's a good chunk of the palette, and I really liked some of the shades. I mean, it looks like the other palette I have here, but it's got a lot more shimmers in it. It's got mattes. Please let me know what you think of any of these palettes down below. If you want me to give a more in-depth review of these palettes, just know that, as I said, I am doing a collab with somebody in the next few days for that, the Disney palettes, the villains. And see, the color totally all comes off. Look at that. It's all gone. Beautiful. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great afternoon, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everybody.